Hey, so a quick update. I've been using DaVinci Resolve recently because my other editing software subscription expired, and the last video I made, it had, at the very end it said, "Do you want to overwrite the file?" And I was like, "Yes," because I thought it would still export the file, but it didn't. So now that video's lost forever, and I'm trying to ask support, so I'm gonna make this kind of quick. If you haven't already seen Will Smith slap Chris Rock, it's kind of funny. Okay, so basically what I understand from all of this stuff that's been happening is that Will Smith got really angry after Chris Rock joked about how his wife, because she has like this balding disorder, so he joked about how like she might be starring in G.I. Jane because it's like a bunch of bald things, I think. It wasn't the best joke, but then Will Smith got really upset, slapped him. And I just want to talk about it because I think it's a really, honestly, goofy situation. It's a situation, or I don't even know, can I even call it? I guess it is a situation because there's a couple of things that have been happening, but it's something that I am just fascinated with. You look on YouTube, which I'll bring up in a second. Yeah, it has 52 million views, and I think it's safe to say that people definitely care a lot about this. So I guess let's just watch this big slap, and whoa, boy, that's kind of it. But then Will Smith gets very angry.
Wow, dude.
Yes.
It was a G.I. Jane joke.
Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth.
I'm going to, okay? Okay.
And
That was greatest night.
yeah, it's kind of awkward, and I find it very funny. I find it funny because like this is one of those things where I feel like it's not really that big of a deal. Like he did slap Chris Rock and get very angry, but I also like 52, almost 53 million views at this point, #1 on trending. Like come on, it's not that big of a deal. It's funny, and that's why I'm fascinated. I'm very fascinated because it's one of those things that you just have to, it's kind of like a car crash, car wreck, whatever. You know, you see the car and it's on flames and you just like, oh my god, it's so terrible. And then you realize like that you can't look away. You keep looking and you're like, why am I fucking looking at this? This is the same thing. Why am I watching Chris Rock get slapped? I don't know. But 53 million other people have watched the exact same video. This is almost bringing the Oscars back out of being irrelevant, which I don't want to happen. This is like a big incident. I mean, well, actually, we'll get into this in a second. I'll bring this up real quick. But basically, Will Smith, because of this, the Oscars have obviously been getting more exposure, but also Will Smith's Twitter has been suspended. So yeah, if you let me switch scenes. If you go on Twitter, you'll see real Will Smith his account has been suspended. At least I'm pretty damn sure this is his actual account. It says real Will Smith. So yeah, and because of this has been kind of a bad thing on one hand, because this guy specifically, this is not Will Smith. This is like a different, his name is Will Smith, but he's not Will Smith, if that makes sense. He's not Will Smith. He's just like specifically a co-host. Brad and Will made a tech pod. He does podcasts and plays video games and stuff. So if you're upset with Will Smith, just don't fucking take to Twitter, please. Do not go to Twitter and be like, hey, Will Smith, you piece of shit, because most likely you're going to see this guy, and he actually commented on it, saying, like, we're talking about the person you're happy with. I make podcasts and video games for a living, at the risk of making people pissed off at me instead of the other guy. The world would be a better place if we stopped answering words with violence. It has been a very shockingly big deal. I don't know why everyone is so fixated on this. I'm gonna be honest, like I get it because it's very funny, but I think a lot of people are more upset than anything, because like what Will Smith did, I think it's safe to say that it was wrong. Like, even if it's the most offensive joke about your wife ever, the person that you love the most, don't fucking go up and like hurt someone, because this was not fake. I mean, you can hold up, I'll bring up some evidence, if you will, some evidence, because there are some Twitter idiots that are saying it's fake. Like this intellectual right here is saying it's fake with no evidence or anything. Now let me bring up the evidence that it isn't fake. So if we take a look at this picture, you can kind of see where there's like a little bit of a finger indent, an imprint, and like you can very clearly see that it's not fake. And the rage from, well, let's go over here, the rage from Will Smith, this is like above acting. I think Moist Critical also commented on this, where it's like, this is like not acting. It's not acting.
It was a G.I. Jane joke.
Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth!
Plus, if it was fake, why would they do this? This is just like awkward. This isn't even that funny. It's just awkward. But I mean, if they did do this and it was, you know, real, if they did do this, I'm pretty sure like this looks so real. It looks fucking real. So yeah, that was just a funny thing that I wanted to talk about, because I'm in a Microsoft support queue trying to get back my overwritten file for my other video, and I thought that this was a very funny exchange kind of thing that, I don't know. I guess if I want to make a point with this video and make it not just kind of a video that doesn't mean that much, I would say that like if you're gonna get angry at someone, please don't go up and just like, you know, slap them, just do like a violent thing. Try to just settle. I think the smartest thing would just be to settle this afterwards with like just a conversation, like, hey, I didn't really like that joke. If you could just like not do that next time, Chris Rock, I'd really appreciate that, instead of just, you know, doing this and probably, you know, actually hurting his acting career, and also he got suspended on Twitter. So yeah, please don't be violent. Deep breathing, deep breaths, please. Thank you for watching this video with very little meaning. I thought that this would be kind of just funny to make. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. DaVinci Resolve, suck my dick. Bye.